Congratulations on making it this far. You've worked hard to create an EA that checks for buying and selling conditions. Now it's time to put it to the test. Welcome to Module 7, EA Simulation. This is the final lesson of our course, and I'm excited to help you see your EA in action. Before we dive into simulation, let's compile the code we've written so far. But what does it mean to compile code? In simple terms, compiling code means checking it for errors and making sure it's in a format that the computer can understand. Think of it like submitting a school project to your teacher. You've worked hard on the project, but you want the teacher to review it and make sure everything is correct and in order. Similarly, when you compile code, the compiler, like a super strict teacher, checks for syntax errors, like missing semicolons or mismatched brackets, logical errors, like trying to divide by 0, compatibility issues, like using a function that's not available in the current environment. If the compiler finds any errors, it will let you know so you can fix them. Once your code is error-free, you can simulate your EA and see how it performs. So let's compile our code and get ready to simulate our EA. Now that we've compiled our code without any errors, let's move on to the next step. To access the trading terminal, select this tab or use the shortcut F4. Once you're in the trading terminal, select View from the top menu, then select Strategy Tester or use the shortcut Control plus R. In the Strategy Tester window, select the Overview tab, then click on Visualize. Here, select the Expert Advisor we created from the list of available EAs. Next, choose a symbol to test our EA on. Since our EA is designed for major currency pairs with 100,000 pip factor, let's choose EUR/USD. Now, select a starting period and end period for the backtest. This will determine the range of historical data that our EA will be tested on. Make sure the settings are configured as follows. Now select Input. These are the input variables we declared in our code. You can adjust them based on your needs. But for now, I will leave them as they are. Once you've configured the settings, click on Start to begin the backtest. Our EA will now be tested on the selected historical data, and the results will be displayed in the Strategy Tester window. Let's take a look at the results and see how our EA performs. Okay, so as you can see, we got our first sell signal, which occurs when we get a death cross, plus a bearish engulfing. Then here we got a buy signal, which forms when the golden cross occurs, and we get a bullish engulfing candlestick pattern. So that's the end of the simulation. The trading BOT seems to work well in detecting trading signals. Here's our overall code for our trading bot. Make sure you don't forget to add comments in your code so that you understand what each line and block of code does. Once again, congratulations on completing the beginner course. You've successfully learned how to create a basic trading bot using MQL5. Let's recap the 7 modules we covered. Module 1. Introduction to MQL5 and EA Development. We introduced the basics of MQL5 and EA Development. Module 2. Setting up MetaTrader 5 and basic MQL5 concepts. We set up MetaTrader 5 and covered basic MQL5 concepts. Module 3. Creating a simple expert advisor. We began our journey creating a simple E following a basic algorithm. Module 4. Predefined functions. We explored predefined functions in MQL5 and learned how to use them. Module 5. Trading logic. We developed a basic trading logic. Module 6. Custom functions. We created custom functions to enhance our EA's functionality. Module 7. EA simulation. We simulated our EA and analyzed its performance. In our next course, the intermediate level, we'll explore more advanced topics such as sending orders to the market and opening trades based on signals, risk management techniques, working with class methods and custom functions, coding trailing stop loss and working with other indicators like MACD, RSI, and stochastic, analyzing EA performance using quantitative software. If you have any requests or suggestions for the intermediate course, please send them to our email. If you have any questions or need clarification on any concepts, feel free to ask. Don't forget to check out the MQL5 documentation for more information. And also, I will pin the code in the comments section. Thanks for joining me on this beginner course, and I look forward to seeing you in the intermediate course.